Hi, we're filming this on my big camera because I feel like it and it's better quality. If this would focus. So I'm dressed right now because I filmed a TikTok.
And that sounds super stupid.
As all of us should be. I'm self-quarantined. I have been experimenting with TikTok and I made one today where I did a look inspired by Harry Styles' song Golden. You're so golden! So I did a makeup look and a whole fit and took pictures after I filmed the TikTok, which you can check out on my Instagram. I think my sister and I are just gonna go drive around for a little while to get out of the house because we're getting stir crazy. So I'm gonna change into something more comfortable than overalls. And then I'll be back because I just feel like I need to vlog. And then I'm gonna update you guys on what happened with my life and answer some questions that I had on my Instagram. Okay, I changed. This is like a big sweatshirt thing. Not even a sweatshirt, it's like a windbreaker that I bought at a thrift store. Oh, this lighting is wonderful. I love this lighting. That with biker shorts. And I kept the bandana on. Come on, focus. Are we gonna go drive? I don't know, we can go ask.
Here over the weekend. I think this is the part that we really need to take personal responsibility.
Focus.
To be sober, turn it into what I think I'm supposed to do.
Where's Peppy? 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 The boat cheeks is this? What is it?
Go ahead.
Hey guys, what's up? It's day. What day?
Yeah.
Day 7? 8 since we all got sent home. But we're doing the best we can because that's all that we can do. And what else? Lily, you say something. No, I don't want to say anything.
Oh.
Lily has nothing to say. Yeah. She's mad.
Quentin's the vlogger.
Mm-hmm.
I would watch this.
Should I start vlogging?
Yeah, Quinn said she would watch your vlogs.
Me in my house by myself.
In your haunted mansion.
My haunted mansion.
Okay, say bye vlog.
Bye, vlog.
Bye vlog.
Oh, hi Claire. Who's out there? Is it Dakota? No, jumping. Go play with Dakota. I'm not putting shoes on because I'm not leaving the car, so it's chilly.
I hate driving when it's raining.
Oh my god, it's Quinn's car.
Enrique!
Wow. I'm just a quitter. Spends 500 pounds on jeans. Goes to the gym at least 6 times. We drove a little bit and now we're at Starbucks because their drive-thru is open, so I mobile ordered. And Quinn's gonna complete the transaction because I was more exposed, so. Quinn's gonna get it. We're just going through the drive-thru. And anyway, science has proven that drive-thrus are fine. There was an article about it that me and my mom read. So then we're gonna keep driving around and then we're picking up pizza from a local place.
Stop! You're gonna break my car.
Quinn can recite the entire I love you speech from High School Musical, the musical, the series. Do it.
Okay. I loved you since the first time you picked up your ukulele and you wrote a song about clouds. A silly little song about clouds, I love you. And that night in your room, when you told me you meant it, I meant to say it. I meant to say it. And I've kicked myself every day since then because I didn't say it. But I do. I love you. I've loved you since 7th grade when
I puked all over your shoes. And you didn't even make me feel bad about it.
it didn't say about writing Dan's Destiny.
Okay, well anyway, moral of the story is she can do it. Alright, time to go through the drive-thru. Let's go. Okay, well I'm gonna turn this off because my battery's dying.
Man band, I don't wanna
Copyright. We just ordered pizza and we're going to pick it up now.
Okay, but you also turned off my favorite
Also,
song,
I got
so
my
maybe we're
coffee.
not and I got the strawberry blended.
She got a strawberry blended lemonade.
Yeah.
It do be empty though. So me and Quinn are going for a walk. Because we're bored. There it goes. What? Got a good fit going here. It's basically the same thing I was wearing earlier, except I actually have shoes on and it's sweatpants. Our park is now closed. So I tried to do Quinn's makeup, but I'm not very good at doing other people's.
Because this just looks bad
because it looks bad because it looks bad. Blah, blah, blah. It looked bad because her skin was dry on the outside of her eye and it wouldn't blend. So now she's doing TikTok dances. Hi. Before I say anything else, I do want to say I do not speak for Disney. None of my opinions come from the company. Most of this is just explaining. It's not any opinions. I don't have anything against the Disney company, but I don't speak for them. I just worked there. Excuse me. So I'm answering some questions because obviously I'm back home and I'm not in Florida anymore, and I never even posted any videos of myself in Florida or like moving. I filmed like 4 or 5 videos, but I was so busy with everything like between like trying to settle in. I had a really rough start with like my anxiety, and I ended up like missing my first week of training, so I got put behind. It was just a lot the first couple weeks, but I did film stuff and I'm still gonna edit that stuff and post it, but I wanted to post this explaining what happened first. So my first week there, I had like the worst anxiety I've ever had. One of my parents ended up staying longer than they had planned to help me figure it out, and we had to like ended up going to the ER to get medicine to treat my anxiety until I could get on a long term, which I'm on now, and I'm totally good. I'm awesome right now, despite what I'm going to explain happened. I almost went home. I got on some long-term medication that has helped me so much, and I had some temporary like fast-acting ones that could like stop me from panicking really quickly when I was going through that really bad part. But it got better. I got through training after the whole ER missing training thing, and I was having so much fun like doing everything, and I still had my bad days like everybody does. Like if you have anxiety, you know exactly what I mean. I was having so much fun. I met my like people. My roommates and I got along so well. Shout out to 204 gals. Love you guys. As a lot of you might have heard or seen if you watch other DCP vloggers, the Spring 2020 and Spring Advantage 2020 college program participants were sent home early as of March 18th due to coronavirus or COVID-19. It was a safety concern. All of us got sent home except for the cultural representation program people. They are the people that like work in the World Showcase at Epcot. We had 4 days to get out after that. I was actually in the middle of a shift when I found out about it, which kind of sucked because we were all just crying, but we did all finish out our shifts. I had another shift the next day. We all found out the parks were closing a couple days before we found that they were sending us home. We were all under the impression we were still going to be staying, but a couple days later we found out they would be sending the college program participants home. Now, we don't know if they'll be asking us back. There's rumors they are, but we don't have any confirmation of anything. They have called to check in on us just to see how we're doing, which is nice. But yeah, me and my friend Rachel and my friend Lily, we made the trip home together with our parents who came down to help us bring everything back. A couple of us split a storage unit just in case they do call us back, so we didn't have to bring back all of our big stuff. But I've been home for about a week now. It was hard finding out, but you know, I'm doing all right. All of me and most of my friends plan to try to go part-time or full-time if they don't invite us back, so I haven't really felt that bad about it as of now. I did dye my hair pink the first day. I've been self-quarantining. If I do go out, I stay in the car, do drive-thrus, that kind of stuff. I'm not going out in stores and stuff. But yeah, I dyed my hair pink the first day of quarantine, so love that for me. I've been doing a lot of TikToks. But I asked some of you guys questions, and I actually thought I lost all these questions, but I didn't. I forgot archives was a thing. The first thing was from my friend Bella, who I did the program with. We trained together Love her. Love you, Bella.
Blueberry Bella.
She said, I miss you. I miss you too. She said, what is your next TikTok inspiration? What is your next TikTok inspiration gonna be? I already said it, actually. Harry Styles' album I'm doing the looks based on. Today was golden. If you can't tell by my yellow makeup and thing. Actually, I said it earlier in the video too, so, yeah, Harry Styles, Bella. We love him. My friend Amanda from Disney.
Love you, girly.
Are you planning on going back to Disney? I briefly addressed this, but if they ask us back 100%, other than that, I'm for sure trying to do either a professional internship or part-time, full-time, probably part-time, full-time first, because if I do that, then I can do the Disney Aspire program to pay for my college. They do this awesome thing where you can apply for them to pay for certain programs at certain colleges, and they will literally pay your entire college, like 100%. But for sure, I do definitely want to go back with the Disney company. My friend Gabby, love you, says, how do you feel about being back home? It kind of sucked finding out that we were coming back home, but my friend Rachel from the program, we didn't know each other before the program, but we found out we live like 5 minutes away from each other, which is crazy because we didn't know each other beforehand. We were driving around like the day we got home. We just stayed together once we got home for like a day before we quarantined ourselves, and we just went out and like drove around, and we were talking about how it doesn't even really feel like we ever left. Like it was a while, like it was 2 months, but it also just doesn't feel like we left. Like it feels like we just went to camp. It's really weird. It's like a weird feeling. So it doesn't really feel that weird being back, but like at the same time it feels super weird. And my friend Lily, this is one of my best friends from the program, says, OMG, did you hear? This is like an inside joke. Did you hear all the CPs got sent home? Yeah, that was like an ongoing joke the last couple days. My friend Rachel, my girl from Disney, we were like our core group. She lives in the same town as me, but she said, what is your pink hair inspo? And my pink hair inspo was Kennedy Walsh. I don't really watch her videos, but I saw a picture of her with pink hair and it made me want pink hair, and I impulsively dyed it pink. Howdy, it's Jessie says, craziest guest experience, spill the tea. So I kind of want to do a whole video about this, so I'm not going to go super in depth, but I did have somebody that got very, very mad at me for having to take one of our friends inside because it started pouring rain. And we did have a photographer out there with camera equipment, so couldn't exactly keep them outside. They didn't like that. I will go further in depth of that story eventually. Tell us about your trainers, also from Howdy It's Jessie. My trainers were awesome. I'm not gonna like name them exactly by name just because I don't want to put them on the internet like that, but all of my trainers were amazing, and they really cared about us getting the best possible training we could receive to make sure we were prepared to go out and do our jobs. I love them. I still said hi to them whenever I saw them on shift. They were so sweet and they always said hi to me. Love them. Who was the first character you attended? This is also from Howdy It's Jessie. So if you didn't know, I was a character attendant while I was there. We basically make sure that the guests get quality experiences with each of the characters. We make sure our friends are all safe. We make sure the lines stay moving smoothly. We make sure we have pens and everything like that, just to make the interactions you guys have with our friends amazing. During my training, the first character I actually ever helped out was Mickey Mouse. Love him. Out of training, my first shift was with my friend Tinkerbell, and I love Tinkerbell. She's super fun. She's always been one of my favorites, so being able to work with her my first shift was amazing, and she was wonderful. Oh Hi Crystal wants to know what is my favorite colorful makeup palette. Actually today I used the James Charles X Morphe palette, and I don't really watch James Charles anymore, but I bought the palette like before I guess he was like problematic. I don't really keep up with him anymore. That's the only reason I say that in quotes. I don't know the deal with him anymore, but I really do like the palette. It has a lot of cool colors to experiment with, which is really fun. Miranda6265 wants to know what's your favorite dessert from any of the Disney parks. And my favorite dessert in any of the Disney parks, honestly, probably the gray stuff. As of right now, that was like one of the most recent desserts I had there, and I love it. It's a cookies and cream mousse. You can get it at Be Our Guest. It's very good. In a white chocolate chip cup that actually looks like Chip from the movie. And I think that's maybe it. That's it. If anybody has any more questions, comment below. I'll go through I go through my comments and I answer the questions. Also, I think my ring light's dying, so it's getting kind of dark, which is good because my camera's dying too. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to quickly explain what was happening, give you a little glimpse into my quarantine, self-quarantine. I'm not sick, I'm just doing it because I could have been exposed being in Florida and Disney. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what you're doing during your self-quarantine time. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I will be posting all of the DCP vlogs that I filmed within the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Okay, bye.
I can't be falling in love. Stop, man, just fall in love. No way, I can't fall in love just yet.